My friends, this is Dr. B, the best doctor in medicine and the most caring doctor in medicine. After more than 30 years, 30 plus years at high level in medicine, Dr. B wants to remind all of you to never ever forget that Dr. B genuinely loves you, genuinely cares about you, regardless of your gender, your ethnicity, your religion, the color of your skin, your sexual orientation. This is why Dr. B went to medical school, for the love of humanity, for the love of medicine. Today, Dr. B wants to tell you about what I said to my cousin about his hair loss. I have an extended family, very big family, many cousins, second-degree cousins, first-degree cousins, even third-degree cousins all over the world. One of my cousins, second-degree cousins, called me from Italy, the beautiful country of Italy in Europe, a few days ago, and asking for my advice about his hair loss. He's in his late 30s and noticed a few months ago that he's really starting to lose a lot of hair, and he's starting to be at the stage of hair thinning, where you see that, my God, when I put my head under the light, I can see my scalp. So he is in his late 30s, and he's a young, healthy man. He doesn't have any genetic diseases or anything. He eats, of course, everything, all the vitamins and minerals, because he's a young man, so he doesn't have any vitamin deficiency, right? So you cannot say that his hair loss is due to any vitamin deficiency, right? Remember that 99% of men who are losing their hair, who are going bald, has nothing to do with any vitamin deficiency like these idiots, so-called fake influencers, are trying to tell you, right? It has to do with your genetics. It is what we call the male pattern baldness. It's a genetic condition, right? That is, by the way, on the X chromosome that you receive from your mom and not from your daddy. I don't want to go into the details of the genetics, but please remember that 99% of men, just like my cousin in Italy, young, healthy men who are losing their hair and are going bald in a few years or a few months, who knows when, everybody's different, has nothing to do with vitamin deficiency. 99% of them are caused by a genetic predisposition, a gene that causes what we call male pattern baldness. So I told him that he has two options. You just let it go and you accept yourself the way you are, like millions of people in my family, in my entourage, at work, my neighbors. The guy is young, he's losing his hair, and that's okay. That's part of life. Or you start to not accept that and you want to stop it, then the only option that you have is finasteride, and or minoxidil, oral or topical, it doesn't matter, anything that fits you. Ideally, you take both, topical plus oral, right? There are some side effects, blah, blah, blah. You can Google it to read about the side effects. The point of this short video is not to go into the details. So I told him to stay away from the quacks, from the fake influencers who are going to give you their solution and blah blah, who are going to sell you. Make sure you click in the link below, keep your credit card ready, and buy this supplement that I found myself, and so that I can pay my Lamborghini, Ferrari, my lifestyle, and enrich myself, and your hair is going to grow back and stop falling just like Dr. B. It is all a lie. Do not fall for these buffoons. Spare your money and buy only finasteride and or minoxidil. oral and or local. You can use both. And I told him that and he asked me if it's gonna work. I say, you don't know, nobody knows, because every man is different. Some men respond pretty good to this finasteride and or minoxidil, right? But other men don't, and other men are somewhere in between. They respond initially for a few months or a few years, and after that the effect of the medication wanes, disappears, and they keep losing their hair, right? But at least you have nothing to lose, I told him. You have nothing to lose. If you are in the condition of my cousin, stick with the two scientifically proven medications that allows you either to stop the hair loss, who knows, or at least to slow it down. And you will find out sooner or later if you respond to the medication or not. And you have nothing to lose. In addition, if in a few months or in a few years the effect of the medication disappears, well, at least you will have postponed by a few months or a few years. Who knows? Nobody knows. Everybody's different. Your head becoming bald, right? So make sure that you understand that every man is different. Make sure that you understand that the level of hair loss is different from man to man. Some men start to lose hair at a younger age, some at an older age. Everybody's different within the same race, within the same ethnicity, blah, 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 right? And again, make sure to stay away from quacks. Look at the bald head of Jeff Bezos. Look at the bald head of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Look at the bald head of John Travolta. Look at the bald head of Prince William from the royal family in England, right? These are billionaires, multimillionaires. Do you really believe that if there was a supplement, an herb or vitamins or miraculous products like these quacks, these sham influencers are advertising on YouTube and many other places, do you not think that they would have bought it already? If there was an herb or a supplement or a technique or blah, blah, blah that would prevent you from losing your hair completely and even grow back your hair, well, Jeff Bezos, one of the richest billionaires on earth, would have bought them all, right? Right? John Travolta, who has a fortune of $500 million, would have bought them all, right? Same for all these Hollywood billionaires and millionaires and high-tech billionaires and millionaires. A huge percentage of them are going bald, right? So with all the money that they have, they would have already bought all these miraculous solutions or supplements that these fake influencers are pushing down your throat with the help and the benefit and the sponsorship of the supplement industry. Do not fall for these quacks. Listen to what I'm telling you and that I told my cousin, right? You either accept your hair loss, right? And many men look pretty good with their hair loss. You can even put a beautiful goatee. You're going to look sexy for a lot of women. A lot of women, actually, they love bald men or men who are losing their hair because you are more mature and blah, blah. It's a woman's psychology, right? Or if you don't accept it, well, minoxidil and or Propecia, locally and oral. Ideally do both, locally and oral, right? And try it. You have nothing to lose. Worst comes to worst, you don't respond to it at all, nothing happens, you keep losing your hair, or at least it will respond for a few months or a few years, or it will respond very good for many years, and by the time you become bald, completely, you will be probably 80 years old, and by that time nobody cares about looking at your bald head, right? I love you guys regardless of your gender, ethnicity, color of your skin, color of your religious orientation, your political affiliation, your sexual orientation. Dr. B is a doctor. I love all of you, and that's what I promised when I took my Hippocratic oath. I will always bring you the scientific evidence, no bullshit, no BS, no lies, and I will always put your benefit above mine. Kopkun mak mak, kopkun nakrap, sawadi krap, and I hope to talk to you in the next video. Put your question, your comments, anything you want to ask, and I will get back to you ASAP. I love you guys. May God bless you all and help you to stay always healthy and successful, and also with the help of Dr. B. Bye-bye.